Hey guys, sitting in the truck. It's a little windy today, and I don't want to hear that going through the phone. But I got a question for you guys. In a um, shit hit the fan situation, are you safe where you're at? I mean, could you hunker down and ride out the storm? Now, I'm not talking you know, a nuke attack or anything like that. I'm talking like an EMP or a economic collapse or something like that. Do you feel safe enough in your home or your area? Or say you have to bug out to your bug out location. Are you safe there? Do you have precautions taken to help secure your area? Now here, everybody knows I got a road running, but this is a back road, and it's really the people driving it is the ones who live around here. Now, over over that way, it's a bunch of it's a really a rich subdivision. There's doctors and there's lawyers and stuff lives there. And I say if something would happen, they would leave. They would probably try to go to their vacation home or something like that. They wouldn't stick around. But I feel I'm pretty secure here. Yeah, I've got open fields and stuff, but I'm kind of out of the way, and I don't think anything would reach me for a while. And by then, I could have proper, defense plan set up, and barricades set up, and booby traps set up, and the people who actually live on this road, we would probably have like a checkpoint or at least guard post, set up, seeing who's coming or something like that. But yeah, and water situation, about a minute and a half, 2 minute drive down the road. We got a huge lake, so we can always go down there and fill up 5 gallon buckets and come back. Even if an EMP, I could hook my riding lawnmower to a cart or a wagon and walk down there. It's maybe a 5 minute walk and walk back, with the water. And food, hunting out there, it's plentiful, and nobody really knows about right in here. So I feel I'm pretty secure. The only problem have would be this road. Somebody, coming down looking, scouting or something like that. But I would, probably make the area look like it's already been ransacked. Not cutting the grass, throwing stuff all over the place, and I got two old abandoned trailers. I'm between two old abandoned trailers. Bust out some windows, yank the doors off, something like that to make it look like it's been ransacked. Um, but I feel pretty secure here because, like I said, I'm kind of off the beaten path, and I think I'll be okay. It just depends. The situation, I guess. But how about you guys? Do you guys feel like your situation, the area you're in, is suitable to ride out for a while? Or do you think, if you're in like the city, you think, my advice, if you're in the city, get out, have you a place to go, because the city is going to be a death trap. And then the suburbs, the suburbs are going to get hit hard, be the next one to get hit hard. So if I were you guys, if you're in the city, I would get out someplace. It's starting to get warm, so go out and look for like camping areas. It's got a water source. It's off the beaten path. You don't want to do these public campgrounds because everybody's going to be there and it's just going to get raided. You want to get away, you know, if you got a hiking area in your, out in the country away from the city, go to those hiking areas. Look around, see if it's a suitable place where you could build something there, a little shelter or something. It's got water and it's got, ways to, hunt or trap or fish or whatever to help you. But that's my advice to people in the city and the suburbs. Or if you know somebody that lives out in the country, ask them, say, hey, if something happens, you care we come and stay with you. But if you're going to leave and do that, go to somebody. Don't leave, don't come empty handed to them. Bring your supplies, bring your weapons, bring your tools, bring your preps. That way you're not pushing everything on the person you're going to stay with. So then that way, things would work a lot better. That stress level, that stress won't be there about supply issues. But yeah, I was just wondering because I had a couple of people ask me, Mike, aren't you worried because you live in such an open area, you know? And I've made a couple of videos, you know, putting my thoughts out there about, I could get pinned down, if somebody wanted to, but hell, really, anywhere you're at, somebody can pin you down with a good 30-06 or a 300 with a good scope on it, wherever you're at, they can keep your head down, you know, from 400 or 500 yards away. You wouldn't even know they're there, and they could pop you. But so that's just a risk you're going to have to take anywhere you're at, in any environment or anywhere. Let it be the mountains, let it be the forest, let it be the swamps, let it be the deserts. You're just going to have to. That's just going to have to be an issue there. But what do you guys think? Like I said, I'm asking you guys, do you think you're secure there? Do you have enough? Do you have ways to get water? Do you have ways to get, hunt or fish or trap if you have to have extra food? Um, do you feel secure enough where you're at that your family will be safe enough to stay put without leaving? And, like I said, I feel pretty secure here. I would stay here as long as I could and try to make it, and unless things go real bad real quick and there's whatever, fires or you know hundreds of looters or rioters or what. I don't think any of the rioters would be out in Stickville, but looters and stuff like that looking for stuff. It might that might get a little difficult if they keep coming and coming and coming. One or two, hell, I can handle that. That ain't no problem. But when you get mobs of them, then you're gonna have issues. But yeah, it's just been on my mind, thinking because of what's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, and you know, I was just wondering, are you guys secure? Do you have enough what you need? Fire. In an EMP, you're gonna have to be able to keep warm. So you guys gonna have to use. Everybody says, "Well, I got propane." Propane runs out, and after those tanks run out, how are you gonna fill them? Get you firewood. I don't care if you don't have a fire way to burn fire right now. Start stacking firewood back. Start looking for, you can get a 55 barrel drums on Craigslist for about 15 bucks, and you can order uh, um, a barrel kit where you can convert those into a stove. It might not look pretty, but you can cook off of them, and it'll keep you warm when you don't. And when your gas goes out or your propane goes out, your electric goes out. That's the things you're going to have to think about. You're going to, find you an old grill, rip it out. If it's a propane, rip all that stuff out, put you an extra piece of roofing tin down in the bottom of it. Have firewood so you can burn and cook. You can cook off that. That's what we do. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm talking about, being secure and safe in your home where you're at right now. You know, I'm not talking security wise. I'm talking, how are you going to keep warm? How are you going to cook? How are you going to boil water? How are you going to, do different things? Um, because security is important, yeah, but keep them warm. That's that's important, and a lot of people don't think about. They think, oh, I got propane or I got kerosene. What happens when that stuff runs out and you don't have it no more? Wood, you're never going to want to run out of wood. There's wood everywhere. You can walk through any little patch and find wood out the wazoo. You're never going to run out of wood, you know? And people should stock up on wood, no matter if they got it now. If they don't have any way to cook off of it or heat, stock up on it. Just like your water, keep stocking up on water, stocking up on food, stocking up on medical. You know, that will help you stay secure and feel safe if you've got all that stuff too. You know, make some barriers. Like I said, walk out into the woods, find some good size logs or sticks, about between 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 inches thick. Cut them down 8 foot, make barriers. I'll do a video on that, on how to make some barriers and stuff. It's not a guarantee, but it's a stoppage. It will make people think, well, wait a minute, this guy's kind of got his home secure, and do we really want to go in there? It's I don't know if I'm saying this right. You know, my mind's going 100 miles an hour trying to get some information out, so I won't drag this video out forever. But like I said, I will do a video on how to make some simple barriers that you could put up onto your property or around your house or something like that will help stop people from breaking in. There's nothing 100% from keeping somebody out. If they want in, they're going to come in. But you could do stuff to help secure and kind of give them a second thought. But I guess I'm rambling. But anyway, just um, just ask yourself: are you guys secure enough to stay put in a shit hit the fan situation? Now I'm not talking nukes, because nukes is a whole different ball game. That's another league. This is just EMP, economic collapse. The basic, if you want to call it, SHTF situations. The nukes, that's an advance. That's unless you got a bunker or a deep cave or something like that. We're going to be in trouble. But tell me just give me your thoughts, give me your comments, tell me what you think. Um, Another thing is, I want to, I told you guys I was thinking about getting a Patreon or a Patriarch thing, and I'm not going to do that. because it's just going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. You know, it's another link or another app, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a PO box number and I'm going to put it on my home page under, I think it's about. I think it's, or yeah, it's about. You know, tell them about me, and I'm gonna get a PO box number. I'm gonna put it there, and that way, because I've had a couple of people want to send me thank you cards and stuff like that, and letters and recipes, and you know, I have to type in my address and send it to them. So this way, I'm just going to keep the PO box there, and if you guys want to do that, send, you know, a thank you letter or you know, just a letter or recipes or whatever. You know, if you want to help out the channel, that's cool. But that'd be simple for me. And actually, I'd much rather read a handwritten letter than an email. Call me old school, you know. I don't know. Anybody can do an email, but when you write a letter, you know, it's more personal, I guess. Uh, you know, like I said, call me old school. But I should have that up sometime this week, and I gotta go to the post office and get some information and everything about it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. And I'm going to get off here because it's like it's past 16 minutes long, and I know you guys are probably bored listening to me. Everybody, have a great day. Be safe. Keep preparing. Bye for now.